Hello everyone, Jim from Ohio here. It's early April, and as you can see by the sky, it's kind of a blustery day in Ohio. We've had a lot of rain and a lot of flooding in our area over the last couple of weeks, and we haven't been able to mow our field yet. Yesterday this ditch was completely full. Water was running under our culvert right there, and most of the yard over there was saturated around by the ditch, and we had kind of some ponding going on. So we haven't been able to get out and do a lot of yard work yet, but I've noticed the trees are starting to finally put on some leaves, so we know spring is around the corner. And along with spring is gonna come time to start planting our raised beds again. Now, if you'll remember, or if you follow along with my channel, you'll know that I picked these beds up last year and then filled them up, installed them, and planted them. It was really a lot of work, and this year we won't have nearly as much work because that will be done. I noticed over the winter time we did have a lot of settling of the soil in the bed, so we will have to top that off before we can do any planting. We've got our rhubarb is up right here. We had another plant right there, but it doesn't look like it made it through the winter. This is our herb bed. We did put in some garlic early springtime. Actually, it's been about a month and a half, 2 months ago, and it's coming up. Our strawberries are finally starting to show some signs of life. I do have a light sprinkle going on right now, so I'll have to make this a quick video. But what I wanted to show was our asparagus bed. After we put in these raised beds last year, we did go ahead, and the first one that we planted was asparagus because it takes so long to get it going. We planted 2-year-old crowns, and so they did come up last year, and we let them fern out. Now, asparagus is a crop that you really don't want to pick for the first 3 years. You want to give the crowns plenty of time to establish and build a good root system, and that's what we're doing. So while I would love to start snapping this stuff off and eating it, I like eating it raw just the way it is, but we enjoy sauteing it or roasting it. We like just cutting it up raw and putting it in salads, but we're gonna have to resist that urge and just let it go to fern for another year. So I just wanted to show the progress. It looks like the majority of the crowns did come up or are in the process of coming up. This side was definitely earlier, as you can see by the height of the stalks that are there, as well as these right here. We planted 3 different varieties, and you can see I do have a purple one here, so everything in the middle is that purple variety. Over here I'm seeing, well, this one's up for sure, that one's up for sure, and I am seeing one little stalk right here. I'm seeing another one right here. I'm not seeing any signs of life here yet, but I am starting to see some of our mulch is beginning to raise up a little bit, which means those crowns are probably alive. We do have one right here that I'm not seeing anything. I do have a small head coming up right here. But it looks like everything's going well so far. If we don't get any more action out of this area, we may have to replant it. But we'll give an update later on as this starts to fern out. We'll just kind of keep it cut back and maintain it for the year, and then next year this should give us a huge crop of asparagus throughout the entire springtime or into early summer. Well, that's all I've got. This is Jim with Jim Jenny Ohio. Take care, and I hope you enjoy your weekend. Bye-bye now.